but you can't catch my way. Never play by the rules, that's a play.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control.
At Bill Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. Marvin Hall returning it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
The pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
To Demarcus Robinson.
12 yards there and a first down.
12. First down, Chargers.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. This is Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
56, the mark, boy, 56. Check 56.
Watson on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them in a screen pass.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
To number 14.
DK Metcalf hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Is good. Makes the score Chargers 7, Bills nothing. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Derrick Henry. They find some open field here. Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Derrick Henry, 77 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well called, well blocked, and he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down, Chargers.
They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the 41, Watson. And
oh my God,
there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Oh man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, that fell harmlessly to the ground. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Come on, bro. He didn't pick him up.
He'll get to him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
This team is matched up equally with mine, but the other people that are
out of the gun, Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The rookie C.D. Lamb, the intended receiver. Third down here.
From the snap,
plays that they got on their team.
With the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
The Charger drive about to get going. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Under a minute to go, clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Ronald Jones.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On second down, it's Jones, and he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll go with Snell here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense really fooled around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going. On second down now.
It's Jones, and he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
Are you sick?
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the red zone now, Watson.
I've seen it,
and
bro.
he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Look at the click
all
on,
the way
He's such
down
a
to the
bomb.
29. A big play here for the Bills. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. They'll run with Henry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Henry.
Look at, you gotta hold the
And
block.
that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford out to his left. That is caught at the 7. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This is Lamb on the end around.
That's a bum. That's why.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Check easy, easy. Check hot route. Hot. Check 50.
This is Henry.
Look at this
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Here's Henry.
Where are you going?
He'll
What?
keep
I did
working
not
toward
see.
that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be...
They got his man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Going to take a shot for Gallup into a double team, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
3-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
That's what you get.
Caught left side Hopkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now it's Henry.
How? It's
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
3rd and 10.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2.
Rush in, rush in. Right high. Check 3, check 3. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Alert! Don't let him breathe. Play that time. You're 20. Don't let him breathe, defense. Check 3, check 3.
They'll run fighting
can
Henry.
block,
And
Nobody
he's
can
not
block.
going to
Yo,
get
this
the
game is
first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm playing against a bum. Literally, we just got stupid.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Of course.
Smith catches left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On first down, it's Watson being chased out left. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold up. Down. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Chargers.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. Relax.
To the air yet again, Watson. And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time.
What the fuck is that?
Times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Again, it's Henry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
I'm here all day. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. 40 gun. 40 gun. Check 33. 33. Here we go. Here we go. Hey.
Second and 10. Stafford again.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my
The
gosh.
hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Keep it up.
Now Stafford. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Trying to punch it in with
Look
Henry.
at this,
And this will
bro.
result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. They had a little setback there on first down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown and a conversion to tie this game. What play calls does he have on that sheet?
Because we don't have to run this play. We keep getting stopped here for some odd reason.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? They give Henry another shot. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Check 26. Check 7. Check 21.
I'm not going to be able to get that snap.
On 3rd down, Henry.
Look at this game,
No
bro.
gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a
Fucking
4th and goal.
downward, bro. You can't fucking get in there.
This is a long drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, Watson dancing to his left.
Oh, my
Onside
God.
completion to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Buying time to his left.
Look at that shit.
And now Watson throws another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down throw. Stafford going deep for Hopkins. This is intercepted.
Okay.
Julian Love picks it.
Okay, man.
And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the
The
35-yard
over
line.
the top.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much
We
air
have
under
passes
this one,
X-back.
and it turned into a
I
floater.
don't have to
And
rush
defensively,
passes.
this is a dream. He could have fair
So
caught that one.
what
That
do
was
I have
way
to do,
too
man?
easy.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Stafford. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tim Patrick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it, make that throw.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will make it into the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not.
He's running
that
goal.
indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, it's Snell again. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Second and 16.
From the gun, here's Watson. Steps away to his left.
Give me that. Are you?
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Forced out to his left. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Deuce. Wide, get wide. Hey, red.
They'll run it again with Henry. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Bills on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. It's taken to the 26. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you
Smack
got to
him.
think there's a
What are
sense of
y'all
urgency
doing?
for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. That catch good for only a couple. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
To throw again on second down. Watson, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 18 big yards on that one and a Charger first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Watson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
What is that?
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Watson now to throw. They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here's Jones. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Gotta choose different players.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they
Where's
do
he
take the
going?
big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
What's going on?
He's back to throw. He'll find the rookie from Oklahoma, C.D. Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. One last throw here for Stafford. And it is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for, but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Try to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra, and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for the Chargers, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So fucking backwards. So backwards. Fucking backwards. Early not a good offense. How are you getting an upgrade when you're hurt? Stupid. Look at this though. Just look at this. My team is basic. It's basic. All basic. Look at shit like this. And then look at their attributes. 99 overall, Gronk. 99 overall, Jaden Collins. 99 overall, Tom Brady. Richard Sherman, 99 overall. Since when was he a 95 speed? Since when? Griffin, 89 speed, right in. 99 speed, corner. Dominique Rogers, Cromartie, How did 99 speed? George Kittle, 98 overall. It's fullback. This fool has never been a 96 overall in his life. 96 overall. Fletcher, 95. Antonio Brown, 95. Craig Robinson. How? How? And it gets worse. Like I just don't understand. Everybody got I came in late to this league first off. But everybody got the greatest basically. It just doesn't make sense. Gilmore, Larry. It's crazy. Ben got a 95 overall now. Omaha, come on, man. This team is trash. This team ain't that good either. It's the greatest overall, bro. First year we don't know what kind of draft class they did or whatever franchise, fantasy draft, whatever. Don't understand. Shit is stupid. Yeah, my team is just average. Earl Thomas bum so. Just got this fullback off injury. My corners are garbage and slow. I had to pick him up off a practice squad because he's 92 speed. Everybody else is slow as shit. Safeties. So he's 91. So best player on the secondary. Everybody else slow.